What's going on, everybody? It's your pal Burrito Johnson coming at you with another video. I know I don't talk about this enough, and I really haven't posted anything much about this on any of the anywhere videos or whatever, but one of my favorite shows of all time is Twin Peaks. One of the obviously the original. Watched that when I was basically 11 or 12. Fell in love with that. I was always that weird kid who loved TV shows like that. Everybody else was, watching cartoons and stuff like that, and I watched that as well. But Twin Peaks, I would always gather around with the family, some friends, and every week we would watch it. And I didn't watch it when it first aired. Unfortunately, I watched it afterwards via, people had videotaped them on blank VHSs back. Yes, kids, I'm very old. Back when VHS was a thing. And I would find it here and there at a Goodwill. I would find some of the VIP episodes, and, people would start getting the collection and the DVDs and stuff like that. And they would sporadically come out. They had like the gold box that, everybody has. And I fell in love with that show. Made a whole podcast covering the whole series, and I met so many awesome, just a lot of awesome people that way. I have yet to make my way over to Twin Peaks Festival this year, over in Washington State. Hopefully next year I can make that actually happen. I'm hoping, but. What I wanted to review is the limited series event. We're just calling this season 3, Twin Peaks season 3. Really, you got Laura Palmer and that little gold, glass ball or whatever, crystal ball. But here's the thing. I originally, when this was first announced, and a lot of people were reserved this on Amazon. So of course Amazon really hasn't let me down, and so this was like a few months ago. So December was slowly approaching. I'll be honest, I completely forgot until I was seeing people getting their copies early, mostly in the UK. They were getting their copies, and I'm like, mine is coming soon. So typically Amazon ships their products, especially products that, let's say this was supposed to come up yesterday on a Tuesday, they start shipping that out on a Monday or early Tuesday morning or something like that, or and I noticed they had the way Amazon works, when you reserve something, they don't take your money out right away until it ships, and they usually take money out a day before, the night before. So I'm like, they haven't taken money out yet. That's cool, no worries. They'll take it out and send my send this to me Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon or night or whatever. And I was up really late, and so about 3 a.m. I'm like, hey, they still haven't taken my money, and it's still saying delivered by tonight at 8 p.m. or whatever. So I was like, whatever. Come 10 a.m. after I woke up, still had not shipped. My money's there, and I'm having an inkling that this might get pushed back or delayed. And I just, with a gut instinct, I luckily have a Zia Records. If you guys don't know what a Zia Records is, in Arizona, is basically a record store that they sell everything. Movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, games, whatever, and they typically tend to carry Twin Peaks stuff. So I called. I'm like, hey, do you have the box set? They're like, sure, yes we do. They put it on hold. I canceled my order with Amazon, and as soon as I canceled the order with Amazon, I was seeing people on Instagram, Twitter, and all that saying that their package got delayed. Some as late as December, close to Christmas. So it looks like something went down with Amazon, and from what I'm understanding, they have not gotten any of their Blu-ray third season, so it sucks for them. So I'm seeing a lot of people saying, screw it, I canceled my order, went to Best Buy, went to Walmart doesn't even have it, believe me, I checked. Best Buy seems to be one of the go-to places to get it. I don't know if Target does, but Zia Records here in Arizona does. I got the last one, thankfully, because there's a lot of Twin Peaks fans here in Arizona. So ran down there. Thankfully, I had some store credit, so I actually got this pretty cheap. I ended up saving like $30 or something going the Zia Records route, and it's pretty cool. So luckily, I avoided a potential. I'm glad I did what I did. Cancel my order. Amazon, get your shit together. But here's the box set. It's not as, I wish I could show. I have a little corner here with Twin Peaks. It's not as massive as the entire mystery, which you have to open a bunch of stuff. But this was only 18 episodes, and it's about 17 hours. There's no, I removed the flap and all that because I want to have easy access. But the cool thing about it is, you see Evil Coop, Dougie Jones, hello, and Good Cooper. So it's a cool package. I like that. So you can just basically open it up, and in here is the actual where they house the DVD, the Blu-rays, or there is a DVD version, and they have all the stuff and all the discs and whatnot. And what I haven't seen the whole thing yet, and I've watched a couple episodes, but I gotta say the picture quality is great. It is amazing. And of course, I popped in episode 8, one of my favorite episodes of television ever. Then that atomic bomb part was just amazing. Basically, the birth of Killer Bob and the birth of Laura Palmer and yada yada yada. It was mind-blowing. Watch that on a sound system, please, or a really good pair of headset or headphones or whatever. You will not regret it. It's amazing. Lynch at his best. The 8-disc, which is in my Blu-ray player, my Xbox One, is all the special features. That's the first thing. I'm currently almost done with it. What I like about this, the special features, is it goes in depth on how the series was made. I have never seen something so. It's like 10 or 12 parts of the making of, and it's about half an hour ish each. So it's easily about 5 hours of basically from start to finish, from what I'm seeing. And everything is out of order. That's usually how they film stuff. So you'll see in the very first part of the making of, you'll see like the ending being filmed, and then I'm about almost done with it, and they're filming some of the beginning stuff. So because there's so many people in this show, this limited event, is that they accommodate people's schedules. They had to film stuff quick. They had to pull 6-day shooting weeks. There was no breaks. At one point, you could tell that Lynch, it's taking tolls on Lynch and stuff, David Lynch, because he's about 60 days into a 120-day shoot. It is crazy. This goes in detail on his process, on how he directs, on how he shoots. I don't own a lot of books from David Lynch and stuff like that, so I don't read up on that, but this is as close as you're gonna get to basically see how this man works, and it's great. Some of these scenes, just watching him direct, watching him get into character, explain people. He's behind obviously some monitors, and he is in a loudspeaker microphone, and he's basically describing, hey, this is how you're feeling, this is what you're doing, move your arm slowly, talk a little slower, talk a little louder. And this is about 5 hours of that, and it's absolutely fascinating. And if you are a Twin Peaks fan, a David Lynch fan, Mark Frost fan, there's a companion book, I have it somewhere behind me, reading through it now. This is a must buy. If I had to give it a rating, I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. Every Twin Peaks fan has to have this. And Rolling Stone, I just read yesterday, Rolling Stone named this #1 on the best television, basically the best TV series of the year, which duh. And, you know, pick this up. Go out, and by the time you probably get to this, Amazon might have this in stock. Go out to that Best Buy. Go out to your local record stores. They might even have it. But yeah, 9.5. This belongs in your library if you are a Twin Peaks fan. Please go out and get it. I beg you, you won't regret it. Until next time, guys, I'm Burrito Johnson. You guys have a good one.